everyone, welcome back to the Healing for Artists podcast. I'm your host, Helena Yasmin, and today we have a very special guest. It is Ena Begovic. She is an actress, she is a writer, she's about to go to Edinburgh Fringe on Monday to perform her amazing one-woman show, Bloody Influencers. Ena, hello!
Hi, Helena. Amazing to speak to you and see you again.
I was going to say it's been a while. It's been a while on this podcast, but obviously not in real life. Would you like to quickly introduce yourself, a bit about what you do, and obviously then we'll talk about your upcoming show?
Yes. Oh my God, adjusting the light. So I am Croatian actress and also now producer of my one-woman show, Bloody Influencers. I've been performer pretty much my whole life. Obviously, first, just as a kid, I was a dancer, and then I went into acting, and mainly been doing stuff in the UK, theater, and some short film projects, some independent films. So theater and screen acting is kind of what I enjoy, and I love comedy. So that's kind of like a relaxed introduction.
You're so talented. It actually blows my mind. Now, I came and saw Bloody Influencers when it was originally on at Baron's Court Theatre, which was such an amazing experience. Can you walk us through how that experience was originally, and then also if anything's changed for the current show that's coming up?
That is a great question. Definitely my overall experience with bringing my show to different places and starting when I was doing it first time, and now it shifted so much. And obviously I have now more experience, so I definitely feel like my approach is different, and overall what I expect is, I guess, different. Obviously, it's never good to expect too much, but definitely, like, first time when I was doing it, especially this is more from production side, I guess I didn't expect anything really. And I didn't know what I was doing really, because it was first time I was producing a show, and I was inviting those reviewers, and then suddenly they were like, yes, we are coming. And I never had that before. So it was all very new, and you have a beautiful benefit of doing something first time, is really not knowing, and then anything that happens that's good, it's really, really great experience, and you get to be grateful and embrace that, and you just keep going because it's a new process. Versus now, kind of like a mature mature producer, not really, but a bit more experience. Now I kind of know how it goes. Although Fringe is a completely different beast. I mean, Edinburgh Fringe, and it's much more demanding, but kind of I know a little bit more how the whole process is. So then I guess the downside almost is that I now had a bit more of expectations, because I was like, I already did this, so now I want it to be even higher level than it was. So but the good side is that I had that experience, and it wasn't completely navigating something first time. So there's benefit to both, really, but it definitely changed.
Absolutely, because I've just remembered that this isn't even your first Fringe. You did Camden Fringe as well, right?
Brighton Fringe.
Brighton Fringe. Sorry, how was that?
Yeah, Brighton Fringe was also a great experience. I kind of I wanted to go to Edinburgh that year, and I realized it was kind of late, and it was hard financially. And I found out about Brighton Fringe, and kind of also a little bit last minute, but it was still possible. I organized it all, and somehow it was much easier process than Edinburgh Fringe, I must say, for any listeners who are considering either, or maybe did Brighton Fringe and next year want to do Edinburgh. It's just good to have in mind that Edinburgh Fringe process of bringing a show, it is a bit more steps to it. So Brighton, I really didn't find that difficult to organize and to perform. It's been beautiful. I had some lovely audience there, and Reviewers Hub, who came to review it, they gave me Best of Brighton Fringe. That was 2023. Yay!
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Congratulations on all the successes with it so far.
Thank
I know
you.
you were also interviewed on the BBC for this show. Congratulations. How was that?
Thank you. Well, I love generally talking to people, and especially about something that means a lot to me, and arts and contemporary issues, because obviously Blood Influencers is a show that does speak about now and important topics of social media impact on mental health. So that is something we discussed on BBC as well. And it was quite surprising in a way, because yeah, I didn't expect a lot of questions about my opinions, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about social media. Yeah, you're free to you can listen it on the BBC upload. But yeah, so I didn't have questions in advance, and it just went. But it was great experience, and I would say I'm quite comfortable with interviews. But there is also that slightly nerve-wracking part where you don't know what the question is going to be, and
Yeah, absolutely.
wing it.
Well done. I'll definitely drop the link in the show notes if anyone wants to check it out. Please do. Okay, so are there any other updates in your personal creativity that you'd like to share?
Well, so currently all my energy is really in Edinburgh Fringe. I've been auditioning as much as I can on the side, and it is scary, but currently I don't have like a lineup of like acting jobs coming up. You never know, it can change, hopefully.
The standard actor experience, I fear.
But something that I've been thinking and I'm comfortable sharing, even though I don't know where is it going, is that I kind of know that I would love to have a bit more of a screen experience going further.
I see that for you, to be fair, like especially in a comedy. Is that something that you'd like to lean into?
Oh, thank you. Lovely to hear that, because that's what I would love to do, and I'll be seeing if there is any roles. If not, following the experience of creating my theater show, I definitely have ambition in me to make my own film as well, but it's too early to announce anything.
Yeah, that was like a back of the brain thing. Like,
yes,
I know that that's there. We'll circle back to it.
Yeah, I did write a script, well, just the first draft for a short film about like toxic relationship. So maybe that will be something to develop. But yeah, maybe that's not going to be the script. Maybe there'll be some other idea, because I always have loads of ideas, and then I kind of have, it has to be right time to focus on certain things.
Absolutely. Yeah. I believe heavily in like each idea is like a little seed, and then you water them, you let them germinate, and some of them will grow into flowers, some of them will be like a cactus, and some of them will just not grow, and like any of them is okay and so valid. But if you do end up doing it and you ever need a quirky best friend, I would love to audition.
Yes.
First in line.
Amazing. That is great. Well, if Blood Influencers ever comes to screen version, because originally that was also an idea, and it still is, well, this way. Now, if anyone is listening, I'm pitching.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking for someone to turn Blood Influencers show into a series or maybe a film. But yeah, Daisy, the main character, she does have a best friend. So, well, best friend. She becomes her best friend through the show. So there is a role.
any producers and directors, please get in touch with Ena. She is available for meetings in the future.
Amazing. Yeah.
So obviously the show, like you said, is about social media and the impact it has on mental health. And since you are also a person on social media and juggling with mental health stuff as a human, are there any wellness routines or rituals that you currently use to feel good at the minute?
So for me, it's kind of just I'm trying to have a balanced sort of routine as much as I can. Sleep is super important. And the
Yes.
Edinburgh Fringe, I am aware they might be slightly compromised because I'm doing 2 shows. I'm doing Bloody Influencers and improv comedy Batsu. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Wow.
my show in the morning, 11:30 a.m., and then Batsu is in the late evening. So it's gonna be fun. But usually, and still now, it's really getting enough sleep. And then for me, main thing is physical activity, and that varies for me from day to day. I do sometimes like to challenge myself when it comes to these physical activities, but most of the days I like to follow how I feel on a day. It's just obviously, some days you have to push yourself. I find for me to go for it and maybe not be fully in comfort zone. And maybe some days I'm like, I really want to be lazy. But then if I'm lazy every day, then it's not going to be a good habit. So it's about creating those good habits. Sometimes a bit of meditation. There is this app. Let me check the name. It's free. Not advertising. I'm not sponsored. I don't know. Shall I name it or?
Yeah, no, you can share it.
Insight Timer is.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Insight Timer. I used to have it.
So
this is my time
today's
to
quote is "Make today worth remembering."
Yeah.
So whenever you open the app, it gives you like a quote of the day, and it has a lot of meditations. So that is another thing I sometimes use when I feel like I need it. So they say write some thoughts. It's an ongoing process, I would say. These kind of like self-care routines.
It is something that has to develop over time and change with where you are in your life. Because how did you find your move from Croatia over to, dare I say, the craziest, most chaotic city that there is in the world, maybe?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it is quite crazy. By the way, I wouldn't mind also if you have any other self-care routine tips.
Oh, I do. I have the cutest app ever. I remember I forced you to download it. It's called Finch.
Yes.
And anyone listening, if you want like a Duolingo that is for self-care, it's so cute. You look after a little bird. It has outfits. It has furniture for its house. And even if it's like, I got out of bed today, you can tick it off and be like, yay, I did all the things. I also put like workout stretches, like writing or like doing monologues and stuff, so that I can track my actual artist practice alongside being like, but did I actually have fun? Did I enjoy what I did today? Am I putting too much pressure on it? Because I'm very easily overwhelmed all of the time, especially with stuff that doesn't like need to be stressed about. So my main ones is I get really overwhelmed at replying to people. I know it's something we've touched on.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, and just being able to, when stuff gets too chaotic, sometimes just take a step back and be like, I just need to pause and come back to this, because just me thinking about it and stewing on it is just making it worse. So like you said, it's definitely always going to be a balance of figuring out what's going to work for you.
Yeah, definitely. It is definitely like a process, and I keep building on it. And just kind of developing in a way the routine, because
Yes.
I wouldn't say that my routine is like fixed, and it doesn't have to be, because we are still in, if I'm allowed to say it, in our 20s, age. Oh, don't say.
Just
Um,
about.
but yeah, but there's quite a lot of time still to figure things out, and yeah, I guess I want to sort of send a message that it's important just not to be harsh towards yourself if the routine is not perfect, because you can still keep working on it. When you mentioned feeling the overwhelmed, probably this one. For anyone who is listening, if they are not familiar, there is also this simple 4-7-8 breathing technique. Yeah, I think it's like breathe in for 4, hold for 7, and then breathe out for 8. So there is that.
Yeah, to be fair, I do forget to breathe. And that is definitely so thank you.
Oh, yes. And then to come back to your question about, you brought me back when I was moving here. Yeah, that was another exciting, like, I guess in a way has some similar feelings of excitement when I was, obviously it's hard to compare the two, but the feeling is, there is some commonality there. When I was moving to the UK, there was that excitement, and now when I'm going to Edinburgh, because I'm gonna be there for about 20 days, it feels a bit like I'm going, somewhere new, almost like I'm gonna move there.
You are for 20 days. That's
yeah.
quite
So
long.
there is definitely that excitement that I could connect the feeling of it when I was moving to the UK and now going to Fringe.
It's just so exciting. It's been such a pleasure, like, watching your journey and just seeing you thrive. Even going to New York and Chicago this year for Batsu, like, well done on all your successes. It's just so exciting. Is there anything else you would like to share, either creatively or personally or work related?
Well, yeah, I'll think about it, but before that, I just wanted to say, and likewise, it's great to see you grow and keep performing your songs, and hopefully that people are checking you out as well and following your progress. And it's just it's great to have this kind of support, and yeah, like, I guess that's to share. I'm just grateful to be here, and thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. So anyone who is going to see Edinburgh Fringe, have a little explain, one sentence, what can people expect from the show?
Okay, so they can expect a roller coaster of emotions. They can expect to laugh, maybe even cry, and adrenaline pumping journey of a main character.
I would agree with that sentence. Okay, so plug your channels, anything that you'd like to share, like where people can get tickets, or your Instagram, or where can people find you if they want to hear more about you?
Fantastic. So the Bloody Influencers is from 1st to 9th of August at 11:30 a.m. at Greenside Venues, Lime. It is 65 seats, so get your bumps on it.
You heard the woman.
So yes, and they can get their tickets through Edinburgh Fringe website, online, and there is also box office from Greenside Venues as well. So either it's same. First 3 days there is discount, as we are only starting, so that's a good place. And I think it's Monday that you can get 2 for the price of 1. So check it online. And Yes, follow Daisy. It's a character's Instagram. It's also production Instagram at Daisy_beauty me on Insta. And if you want to follow me, not so important like Daisy, but what is my Instagram? My Instagram is my name and then actor. How pretentious.
Yes, you are an actor. No, you are. Like,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, Ena actor.
Actor. Yes, I will link all of these links in the show notes. Please do check out Ena, Daisy, and the show if you're going to be at the festival. Ena, thank you so much for coming on and talking to me again. Ena has been a pivotal part of the Healing for Artists journey. She was the second person to ever do a workshop with us. We did the dance audition workshop for actors, which was a while ago now, maybe 2023.
Well, maybe that's a sign to do something about that. Maybe we should keep going. And it's great that you kept also developing further and having workshops, and Healing for Artists has also been having its own journey. And yeah, it would be great to see where it goes.
Oh, absolutely. Keep your eyes peeled for more workshops, for more masterclasses, for networking events. We are expanding from London to the South Coast in the Dorset and Hampshire areas. If anyone is in or around those areas, we would love to hang out and have you on board. But Ena, again, thank you so much. I love speaking with you, and I hope the show goes so well, all of the shows, and
thank you,
everything else.
Thank you, Helena. Likewise, all the best, and yeah, keep in touch.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.